coming, probably only 2 days, 3 days before, something had occurred to him again. For the last 2.5 years of his life, he almost composed nothing. He was not only so depressed, he was so ill, he was down to about 85 pounds, and somehow the Polish earth, which he was buried with, by the way, when he left Poland in 1830, never to return again, for he could not have returned. He was a Russian subject. They would have never let him go. They gave him Polish earth, and he kept that with him his whole life, and he was buried with that earth. Yet he deeply loved Paris, and was so much a part of that world. We almost have to be grateful for the aristocratic community of Paris and the wonderful Polish immigrants that had come there to keep him going. And everyone did. And the moment he was able to speak Polish to people, he was comfortable. He was all right at French, did not know English, had a little bit of Italian, but he was in love with the Polish language. This we know from many cases. He had 3 affairs in his life of importance. One, a teenage moment, which I played the nocturne last night, and I won't play it today, where his sister had asked for some of the themes in the F minor piano concerto. That, can you hear me? And this woman was a young singer at the conservatory, where he studied with a man by the name of Joseph Elsner. And she was totally idealized in the middle movement of the piano concerto. But Chopin was extraordinarily shy and never would talk to her. Now, women were at that time even shyer, and she never talked to him. So they never spoke a word. But he was always inspired by her, and when he played his last appearance in Poland at the National Theatre, the F minor concerto, she was in that concert singing an aria. Remember, those are the days when a pianist would even interrupt after the first movement, and a singer would come out and sing an aria. People were not expected to listen to half-hour pieces then, and it was very hard for them. It was a taste that had to be developed through the whole 19th century. So this woman, Konstancja Gładkowska, figures in his early life, and not until 1835 is he in love. He's age 25 with a very beautiful 16-year-old Countess Vodzinska. And she rather ditches him, or let's say the family does, because she's a very wealthy family and a major landowner. And although they grew up with Chopin there, he still was only a pianist and a composer. And there was very little mixing of classes. So somehow they got out of it, and Chopin was very, very hurt. And he wrote this waltz that he gave to her after the second meeting in Dresden. And it's a beautiful little waltz with, again, 4 different themes. I'll point them out to you because Chopin's themes often go by so fast that you don't know that in 3 minutes he can give you more than a composer of symphonies can give you for a whole 45 minutes. This is the main theme. Bittersweet sadness. He goes on a lot, and then he gives you something of a mazurka. second theme. And he goes on, and now very suave theme. Third theme. And romantic commentators, of course, are all the same, so they say the fourth theme is the carriage taking him away from Dresden and from Maria Vodzinska. Remember, these people were extremely romantic. And here it is, simple as can be, but this is the fourth theme. So, now we have the whole thing. And it only takes 3 hours.